Okay. We're not live. Changing it up today. This is not a live stream. This is pre-recorded. So let's get into the stream. Let me just have the chat pop out the chat so I can see the messages and whatnot. There we go. Okay, cool. Stream notification got sent out. Beautiful. All right, looks like we are good to go. No editing stream today, fortunately. We're going to be working on some wonderful, wonderful mining and crafting. How's everyone doing today? Who got first? I think Styrofoam got first. Congrats, Styrofoam. And congrats, Shy Moy, on getting first on Twitch. Guys, today I did something fun. So, hopefully, assuming that Granted gets the short done in time, tomorrow's short will be fun. It's so I mentioned this yesterday. I mentioned this this mod called it's called The God. You might have seen it, but it basically just makes it so that there is a god that watches you, and if you do things that it doesn't like if you act like immorally, it comes in and kills you. So So I played through that for a short, and it was honestly, I wasn't sure if it was gonna be fun. It was really fun, and hopefully it'll make a really entertaining short. Why you never upload? I uploaded like 3 days ago, man. Why are you focused on sheep torture? Yeah, I only learned about the Scottish people thing from this project. What's up now, Pengu? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're back to working on the beautiful sheep fricker. Wonderful design. Boop. Well, I have a little bit of resources that I have to grab from my previous build. But that will only take like 15 minutes. Can I sit on it? No, you cannot use the sheep fricker. You cannot use the sheep fricker. The end rod is like 16 by 16. You gotta change the name of the stream. I actually thought of that when I typed it. I was like, somebody's gonna be like, you know what else is massive? It's been forever since you actually played Minecraft. It's been yesterday since I actually played Minecraft. I won't be here on Wednesday because you have a track meet. Okay, word. Good luck. Too small. Oh my gosh. That's insane. 1 second, chat. I'm spitting out my gum. All right. You never added me in Villager Squid Game. You never bought a villager. I have 700,000 subscribers. I couldn't add all 700,000 of them to the video. It was only people who bought a villager during stream, which are all subscribers. So what I said in the video is correct. It is not a lie. Perhaps slightly misleading, but shut up. How about that? Okay, let's just organize all of my stuff. I'm surprised I have so many hay bales. I'm not complaining though, because hay bales are good since I can use them for a lot of stuff, or for target blocks actually is kind of the only thing I can use them for. Boop, boop. That's sandstone. That is not wood. See, like half of this stuff I feel like I can just throw out. Can't believe my villager got killed from being gently nudged. Yeah, that's... Your villager is just... That's just a skill issue, honestly. Should have chosen a better villager. In my defense, I healed all of them. Or I healed as many of them as I could with regen. So like, I assumed... That's like why I did that. I if you remember, after Dalgana, I healed all the villagers, and evidently maybe like 1 or 2 of them didn't. I guess like 1 or 2 of them didn't get healed, and so as a result, as a result of that when I shot yours. I wasn't expecting it to die, but he did. But it was a good vid. Thank you. Thank you. We need 300 by 300 end rod. That's absurd. I clipped when you rejected my music offer and got obliterated by copyright. I don't remember getting obliterated by copyright. Oh, by the way, Venom, I listened to the song you suggested earlier today. It's so I am not an objective music critic. I'm not going to review this song. I'm going to give you my review though, but I'm going to give it to you not bless me or your band. I'm going to give you the review not based off of like musical talent, based off of how much I liked it. And I would give it like a 5 out of 10. It's fine. I wouldn't listen to it again, but if somebody played it, I wouldn't really complain about it. So that's my thank you everyone. That is my that's my take on the song. It's not super interesting to me musically. I think I'm just not a huge fan of like what I think is called like classic rock. I like more experimental rock when I do listen to rock. And I feel like that would probably fall under the category of like classic rock. So yeah, it's not my type of music. It might be very well made, like, from a musical perspective, but in terms of how much I liked it, it was like a 5 out of 10. Nothing really to complain about, nothing really to praise. Live at Leeds is also commonly referred to as the best live album ever. That's fine. I just don't... That doesn't mean I have to refer to it as the best live album ever. What do you mean by experimental rock? I don't even know how you define experimental rock, but it's just like weird. I like weird music. If the music isn't weird, I mean there's some music that I like that isn't super weird, but the music that I tend to gravitate towards is typically experimental, noisy. I don't know. And that's why I said I'm not a music critic as well, so I'm not capable of, I don't know what I'm talking about in terms of like whether a song is like, you know, well structured or whether the singing is good. I mean, sometimes it's like obvious and you can tell that the singing is good, or you can tell that guitar riff is like derivative and sucks, but I don't really know that. Like, I just listen to the song as a listener, and based on what I normally listen to, it's not something I would listen to again. It's not something that I would, you know, if one of my friends played it, that I would be like, this is trash! It's just something that I'd be like, okay, this is fine. It exists. What did you think of the bass and drums? It was fine. I may not have audio, but I will know if you say anything about me. Why do you not have audio? Do I just throw all these things out? Do I really need any? I'm kind of too lazy to bother with this. Can I be the sheep? No, you cannot. If you like experimental rock, I'd recommend Snarky Puppy. So I like some experimental rock. Rock is not my genre of choice, but the artists that I do listen to, I really like genre fusions. I don't know that many genres that I listen to like by themselves, but I listen to a lot of genre fusions. One of my favorite genres of music is rap rock. Rap rock is a lot of fun. So like, I don't know, I don't listen to that much rock by itself. But you can look up on like Spotify, you can look up like new rock, it's spelled like NU rock, and I think that's closer to the stuff that I like. Listen to I Write Sins Not Tragedies, I've heard that song. Saying it's fine is a little bit annoying for you to say, but it's an opinion. You grew up with different music and tastes. Respect. Yeah, sorry. That's why I said it's just my opinion. It's like, I feel like, if I was saying, like, it's poorly made, that would be one thing. Thought Dash was like a prissy little white boy that listened to like Justin Bieber or classical music. No, I listen to weird stuff. I listen to what I've heard people call white people music. But like not in like the school dance music, in the like really weird experimental music. Like, probably my favorite genre of music is hyperpop, which is like somewhat mainstream now, but when it first came out and I was listening to it, if I showed one of my friends a hyperpop song, they'd be like, "What is this?" I freaking love hyperpop. When I first started dating my girlfriend, I showed her some of my music, and she didn't like any of it. I think I've gotten her to branch out. She still doesn't really like hyperpop that much, but I've gotten her into some of like she likes rap rock, which she didn't really listen to. Prior to me, she listened to like Hozier and Noah Khan and, you know, that type of music. And now she listens to some like rap rock and some like experimental pop and stuff, so I've gotten her a little bit out of her musical shell. Do you like scat singing at all? I don't know of many songs that have scat singing in them, to be honest with you. I know the Scat Man. That's probably the only song. More of jazz and psychedelic rock fusion. I like psychedelic rock. An album that I really like in the psychedelic rock genre is Lil Yachty has a really good psychedelic rock album, and it's so funny because I don't like his rap music, but he randomly was like, "You know what? I'm gonna make a psychedelic rock album," and he did, and he cooked. It goes hard. Tame Impala is also good. Tame Impala is pretty, well, I guess so is Lil Yachty. Lil Yachty is also like very known about. One of my Crumb, I know Crumb. I am not the hugest fan. I think, or is there a band called like Locket, or is there might be a song by Crumb called Locket, and let me see, Locket, Crumb. Yeah, that song, when it comes on, I would say probably 50% of the time I skip it because I don't really like it, but it somehow always winds up in my like feed. That's probably the only thing I know about Crumb. You're the type of guy to listen to shitty grocery store music unironically. That's very inaccurate. Once listened to a 45-minute version of a Led Zeppelin song. Wow. That's a long song. I listen to a lot of ADHD music. I don't know if other people refer to it as that, but the music I listen to probably on average is close to like 2 minutes long. Hyperpop just tends to lean on the shorter end of the spectrum, and I just like hyperpop. But I also, the songs, some of my favorite bands. Probably, actually, this probably is my favorite band, or, well, I guess it was my favorite band because they're disbanded now. But Brockhampton is an amazing band, and I would call them like ADHD music because one of the things that they do, and this is what makes them so special in my opinion, but it also this is what makes them so special in my opinion. They have like 9 different vocal performers, and each person's verse is like at most like a minute long. And so you're constantly getting different perspectives, different flows, and it's just amazing to listen to. It's a treat. And they're all really talented, so it's really fun to listen to. Have you heard of how much of Hendrix have you heard? Like Jimi Hendrix? Like I've told you, I very rarely listen to older music, so probably very little. Listening to Tamed Wolf, W. Do you prefer to listen to calming music sleeping, or are you energetic songs good for you? I don't listen to music when I go to sleep. I am an ASMR listener. Some people think ASMR is really weird. I was exposed to ASMR when I was a young lad, just a wee lad. When I was a wee lad, why is my bamboo in here? When I was a wee lad, I was exposed to ASMR through like commentary videos where people were like, "Ew, this is so weird," and I was like, "Haha, this is weird." And then I was like, "Wait, this is kind of really relaxing," and so now I just listen to ASMR when I sleep. Oh, this is acacia. Why is there spruce in here? What the frick is this? Not to be racist or anything, but get the frick out of here, spruce. When I am getting ready for bed, sometimes I listen to chill music. And other times I listen to hype music. Music doesn't really have a huge impact on my ability to sleep. Like, I've probably said this on stream before, but sometimes I will get hyped up to go to sleep. Like sometimes I'll listen to really hype music and be like, all right, now it's sleep time. And then I just go to sleep. And it doesn't really have a huge impact on my sleep. I think it's more about my mood. It's more about my mood. If I'm in a more somber mood, I'll listen to, I actually started pretty recently making a playlist that is called Beautiful Songs, and it's basically my like nighttime winding down playlist, because it's just a bunch of really, really pretty songs that none of them are like super fast. They're all just like gorgeous singing and whatnot. I like ASMR. I like the feeling of being lobotomized with audio. Oh, so, one of the interesting things about ASMR gives people like tingles, right? I don't get the tingles. I just get sleepy from it. I don't think maybe like one time in my life have I gotten the tingles. I'm thinking that what JJ is referring to when she says she likes getting lobotomized by the sound, I'm thinking JJ is referring to like getting tingles, but I don't get those, which kind of sucks, but it just is what it is. But it's still nice. It's still nice to listen to. I get tingles because my headphones have 3D audio. Do a sleep stream? No. Have you ever played a different game? I've played plenty of different games. I just really like Minecraft. Minecraft is, and I mean, I don't know about always will be, but Minecraft for the longest time, in my opinion, has been the greatest game ever made. For the past like 10 years, I would argue, or maybe, I don't know, I would argue at some point in the past like 10 years, Minecraft surpassed the other games and like, in my mind, officially became the greatest game of all time. I guess all time implies the future too, doesn't it? The greatest game of, since games existed. And I truly believe that. I think Minecraft is not a perfect game, but it is very near perfect. Oh, I guess those aren't really an above-ground creature item. I have listened to Beach House. I'm not like a huge fan of Beach House, but I know Beach House. Greatest game has to be Snake. Snake is, I mean, okay, so I was talking about this, I think, yesterday, but I don't think that a game being like a classic, I think there's a difference between something being a classic and something being good. I think there's a large difference there. And I would say Snake is a classic game. Snake, it's a classic game, but it's not the best game. I wouldn't even necessarily say Snake is a good game. It was good when it came out. It's not good by modern game standards, though. Like, historically significant? Yes. Snake is a historically significant game. It matters in terms of video game history. Is it good by today's standards? No, probably not. I think you'd get bored pretty fast playing Snake in today's age. I would say Minecraft is my favorite game, but I don't know if I would say it's the best game in the world. I think Minecraft is the only game in the world that you can get, that you can have, that like literally has like infinite content. Maybe not the only, but it's one of the few. And out of the few games that have infinite content, it's probably the best. So that's what makes me think it. Minecraft has something for literally everyone. I think maybe you could make the argument that Roblox is similar, where you can do literally anything in Roblox, and, you know, you can do anything you want in Roblox, and I think I would accept that argument, but I would not accept the argument that Roblox is better than Minecraft. I would disagree with that. Do I just throw these out? I'm kind of lazy to... I'm littering chat. I don't feel like using these for anything. I will organize these though, because I have a couple of useful items in here. Let's see if I can put some hay bales in here. I love Sims 4. I'm making my entire life and future in the game. Yeah, I guess Sims could be another game where you can do like almost anything. I love the creativity aspect of Minecraft though. I guess you can build like houses and stuff, but I think you're probably... I don't know a whole lot about Sims, so correct me if I'm wrong. But I don't know, can you build like a mountain in Sims? Can you build like a giant like skyscraper? I know you can build like houses, but can you do like terraforming or build like a roller coaster? Like, I don't know exactly what you can build in Sims. The frick sheeper. What's up, Reza? Stop staring into my soul. This is just... I'm just looking at my camera. Or at my screen. I'm not looking... If I was doing that, it would be staring into your soul. I don't know what items I'm clicking on, because I'm not looking at the screen. Nether bricks. Nether brick. That's a reference. If anyone gets that reference, they're goated. But I kind of doubt it, because it's like a reference to a TikTok from like 3 years ago. I'll explain it though, for those of you who don't get the reference, which is probably all of you. There was like this meme that was like, you've given a piglin a gold ingot. Such a valuable item. The piglin holds the gold item in its hand, or the gold ingot in its hand. What a valuable item, the piglin thinks. What should I give it? Millions of options circle through its head. Could it give you ender pearls? Or could it give you glowstone? Or could it give you something very valuable? And then it's like nether brick. And then it just throws nether bricks at them. And I like that meme. I like that video. It's funny. Nether brick. Can I have that back, please? Thank you. What's up, King Bob? How's it going? String is worse? No, string in speedrunning is actually very helpful. String, I would say, is probably a more useful item overall than nether bricks. As a former speedrunner, string is really helpful. It's good, W. Halterock, how many followers have you gained from from the mass following. Plants die. Where would black candles go? I feel like that maybe could go up in with the dyes or something. I don't think I've ever crafted a candle before until making the frickin' the doll. 22 subs and a Twitch follow. W. Massive W, honestly. You know what else is massive, chat? I actually don't know. Can somebody please tell me? I keep seeing these memes about things being massive, but I don't know what it is. I don't know what the answer is. It's like a riddle or something. Why do I have a diamond shovel in here? I gotta upgrade some of these items to netherite. This is embarrassing. I'm at almost 7,000 days and I still got a diamond shovel. I'm gonna put these somewhere else though. Where do I put them? Oh, look at the sun. Sunsets over a beautiful day. My ego is massive, or whose? Oh, you know what? I get it because I said massive and I was saying what is it, and your ego is massive. Die, idiot. These nuts are massive. True. I'm trying to get a Lightmatica on Discord, but I deleted everything, so I can't anymore. Any way to fix it? You deleted everything? What do you mean? Like all the mods? Or you deleted Discord? Or what is everything? So the title, and I was like, why? Because it's fun. Might regret it if my future employers don't give me the job because they look at my social media. But I don't know. I feel like it might be fine. Might be all right. I feel as though if my entire content was sheep frickers, it would be one thing. But I feel like one video about a sheep fricker is probably not gonna end my career. Oh, I forgot it's a lot of sticks and very little leather. For some reason, I thought it was a lot of leather and very little sticks. What do I do with... Where do I put item frames? See, this is why I need an auto sorter, because, like, I have a very limited amount of chests, and I have no idea where item frames would go. I actually once thought of a Minecraft video idea of someone killing the warden in hardcore with no armor and just a fist. Beacons are allowed and no totems. That seems very difficult. With potions it might be possible. Yeah, I guess with potions and notch apples, if you had enough of them, I think it would be possible. You would need to constantly set up. I would think you would need to have a dispenser set up. If it's just your fist, you're not using like iron golems or anything. You would need to have a dispenser set up to basically constantly heal you. Just like constantly splashing you with instant healing pots and constantly giving you Turtle Master potion. Although I'm not even sure if you would survive one hit from a... I'm not sure if you would survive a hit from a warden with no armor on. And that would make it much more difficult if you can't survive a hit. Because, in theory, if you can survive a hit... I'm just going to put them here. If you can survive a hit, that would be not that hard. If you can't survive a hit... Oh, actually, no. I mean, you could pillar up. The Warden's Sonic Boom does 6 hearts of damage, I believe. So, I think resistance reduces that. So as long as you have a dispenser set up and like pillar up 3 blocks, I don't think it would be that hard. You would just need a lot of stuff. Guys, we're back to the sheep fricker. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to realign the schematic. It's been so long. With pots of healing and turtle resistance as possible. Luke the Notable once had a wall system where he made a ghetto warden farm with simple redstone, a pit of wither flowers, and speed resistance potions. I mean, you can make warden farms pretty easily. Well, they said you couldn't use totems. That sheep figure is massive. Yep. Oh, I need a stick. I need a stick. I might have one over here. Oh, look. Let me find a stick. It's raining pretty hard where I live. Guys, Alterock just doxed himself. Get him. We know that it's raining where he lives. All we gotta do is check every house in an area that it's raining. If we split up, it's light work. Split up and search for clues, chat. I have to move, yeah. I actually might make that video in the future, but do heavy testing beforehand. Oh, I mean, yeah. No, that's very fair. I think it's definitely possible, but yeah, you would have to do a lot of testing to make it possible. I wonder if anyone's done that already. I bet somebody has, if I'm honest with you. It would not shock me if somebody had already done that. Considering how many videos, considering how much Minecraft content is made, it would not fully shock me. Nah, I don't think it would really shock me at all. I've had a load of ideas before that I have then found out were already made by somebody. And it's always a tragedy. It's always terrible when that happens, but it does happen, unfortunately, kind of a lot in my experience. I've come up with some really good video ideas and then been like, oh man, somebody already made that. And like, there's no rule that says that you can't make a video if somebody else already made it, but I just personally prefer to only make it if nobody else has made it. I think this is an older version of the sheep. Do I have sheep v1? Do I have a schematic of the whole thing? I might. Hold on. I don't think I need that. In what world did I test? One of the worlds I did all the sheep stuff in. This is a backup of the world in case you're concerned. Oh my gosh, he's cheating! It's a copy of my world. Have you watched Rick and Morty? I have watched some of it. I might have watched like the first season or two. Okay, this is not the world, but I can just copy that to my clipboard so that it's easier for me to get here. Dash, what's new in today's stream? We are, we're working on building some village game stuff and things. Okay, this is not the world either. I know I have it somewhere. Fought 5 bedrock withers at once in hard mode and didn't die at all. Wow. Impressive. Bedrock withers, I've said it once and I'll say it again, not that hard. People really exaggerate how difficult bedrock withers are. Get like 2 golden apples and you're fine. And just don't be stupid. As long as you don't stand next to it, you're fine. How far am I from Cedar Point? Far. Many hours. Oh, maybe I don't have the world. Hold on. I definitely have it in a different instance of Minecraft. Let me go find it. I gotta make a schematic. If I could be one Minecraft item, what would it be? That's That's a good question. I don't know. How many hours exactly? I don't know off the top of my head. Huh? Did I launch the right Minecraft instance? Dude, where is my world that has my frickin' sheep fricker in it? Do you want your head as the top part of the screen? Yeah, you can do that. I think that would probably work better. I kind of was like, you can decide, but I think that my reactions are probably fun to watch, so. Oh man, do I not have my sheep fricker world anymore? That would be a setback, bro. That would be a setback. That would really suck. Oh my gosh, I can't find it. I swear I saw it like a couple days ago though, and I haven't deleted worlds. I haven't deleted any worlds in a few days either, so I'm not sure why, I'm not sure where it would have gone. Huh. Would it be in 1.21? Oh, it might be in 1.21. Let me see. Phone delay is so bad. Yeah. It's the same on Twitch. It's like really long if you're on a phone. I don't think I said, oh my god. I think I said, oh my... I think I might have said like, oh my god. But I'm not 100% sure. What happened to Challenger? He got unmodded and never came back. That's true. He hasn't been here in a while. Alright, please tell me I have my world somewhere. Please tell me that this has my sheep fricker on it. Because I definitely set it up somewhere, but I'm not sure where. Jeez. Chill out, buddy. Aha! We found it. Okay, that was annoying, but we found it. Oh, I guess I never actually put the... I guess I never put the whole thing together. But I think this sheep is most of the way textured. Oh, man. I still have texturing to do, evidently. The top and sides are textured, but the head is not textured, except for the face. The head isn't textured, and the legs aren't textured. Challenger is the first physically active Dash viewer. Hey man, I actually went to the gym today, believe it or not, guys. Believe it or not, went to the gym today. Okay, so... what I can do today... I feel like this will probably be the preferred thing. I have a suspicion, I have a sneaking suspicion that you guys aren't going to want to watch me... you guys aren't going to want to watch me texture the sheep. So I think I will start gathering the resources for it. Because it is going to take a lot of resources to do. So I think I'll just do that. The right instance. This is the wrong instance. Here we go. Back to here. I said dash viewer, not dash. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Ender Dragon Fricker. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Ender Dragon Fricker was crazy. Texturing is fun to watch, in my opinion. I think based on previous experience of texturing on stream, other people did not agree with you. Alright, let me see if I can find... Where's the textured one? It might be... Is it this one? This guy appears to be textured. I just accidentally went into that guy's booty. My apologies, sir. Didn't mean to do that. It was simply an accident, Your Honor. Okay, so I need to center this guy. I forget exactly where he goes. Oh, you know, I can look at a sheep in a boat. I wish I was that guy. Whoa. Whoa, JJ. JJ tells me that I'm not handsome and then says this. Insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pixels. And then here it's 1, 2, 3, 4 pixels. And then on each side it's 3 pixels. Okay, that works. Wait. Hold on. How many was it? It was 5 back, 3 sides, and then was it 4 in the front? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 front. Whee! It's gonna look so good once it's done. And look at this. Look at the sun rising over it. It's beautiful. Why is it so far away? Because I want it to be in the distance, over the horizon. Look at the sun rising over it. Isn't that wonderful? It's gonna be a beautiful build. It's gonna be a very strangely beautiful build. Okay, so this is... So it's 3 pixels on each side. So 1, 2, 3. And then does that also apply over here? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's... I accidentally made the thing uneven. So that's like half of a pixel, so we're gonna center it like that. So now it has 4, 8, and 11 pixels from each side. Yeah, or 11 blocks from each side. Okay, and then so we need 4 in the front. So we're just gonna do that. You still have the piston flying machine to work on? True. True. I mean, that already works, though. That already works. Shout out, I think Mythical Pengu is who designed it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Mythical Pengu. Someone, yeah, somebody came earlier in the stream. They were named Not Pengu. I'm not sure if that was them. But yeah, Mythical Pengu was the one who designed the sheep fricker to make it actually functional, because I am not smart enough for that. Does this have to be exactly 1 minute? Ideally, yes. If it's like, I mean, if you think that it's like good enough to be multiple shorts, it could be, but I feel, yeah, I would prefer it to be 1 minute. Just because that's, you know, short length. Although they can go longer, but then I can't use the music, and, you know, music is nice. Although I might not be able to use music anyway, because there's music in the game. I'm not sure. Read my chat? No, I don't think I will. Just say it again and I'll read it. Build a name tag over the sheet that says Pesto. I'm not gonna do that. No, I'm not gonna do that. The meme has to taper off. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. All right, so it's 5 from the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 1 additional pixel. Did I count that right, or am I stupid? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's 1 additional pixel. That's fine. I don't think that matters. I don't think that matters. It actually might matter a heck of a lot. Because I basically need to... Let's just let's set up the Frixton. If you're stupid, then I'm an imbecile. Fair. Alright, let's rotate this bad boy. Alrighty. So it's already at the right Y level. And now we just need to move it over here. There we go. Okay. And then we move it towards me. Bop, 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 bop. Oh, I went a little bit too far. Bop, bop, bop. Is that correct? Yes, that's correct, I think. Oh, this is supposed to be a whole block higher. Oh, because this is... I aligned it with the half slab, not the full block. Can you look at chat real quick? I am currently looking at chat. If your mom's phone number was how much money you have in your bank account, how much money would you have? I would definitely have at least 10 bucks. What Y level is this supposed to be on? 143 would be the block that I'd be standing on. So let me just... I'm just going to... 143. Okay. So now we're gonna move this up by a little bit. Move it down by 1 block. There we go. And yup, I think that works. Is the sheep? Yeah, that works. Cool. The sheep fricker does work, and it is going to be a long form, yeah. Sheep fricker does, in fact, work. I really wonder what my parents are going to think of this. I really hope that they will accept the excuse of it's like a meme in the Minecraft community. It's just a joke. It's just a meme that all the Minecraft community makes sheep frickers. So I made a really big one. They better be proud. I don't know if that's gonna happen. This is brilliant. Oh boy. I hope this video gets views. It's gonna get demonetized for sure. I hope I gotta get a sponsor on this video. I'm getting an Adam and Eve sponsorship for this video, chat. So let me just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So 4 blocks. Ow. 1, 2, 3. Oh, interesting. Oh, wait. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're out. Was it the same way over here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's 5 on this side. Aw. It is what it is. I think it's just going to be asymmetrical because I'm stupid and I evidently designed it still ever so slightly wrong. But whatever. In 2 months, me and Alterrock officially in mods for a year. W. We should make a dash fricker. Make the sheep dinner bone. That would be interesting. Okay, so I need a bunch of these types of mushrooms So I need to harvest like a crap ton of brown mushrooms. I'm also going to go ahead and lock the placement and then lock the placement. And I can remove these guys. Because we already built them. Okay. Let's go grab some frickin'... Or let's... I don't actually know. I might... Where's the nearest mushroom island biome? Maybe I should do that. I violated the sheep in many ways, and I'm gonna violate your internet too. That's crazy. If you want to be private while you watch videos of sheep frickers, get NordVPN. Use code PUM in the Fortnite item shop. True. Can you be the end rod and I be the sheep? No. Okay, so for this build, I need a bunch of brown mushroom blocks. So let's go to a mushroom island. I don't know if I've ever been to one in this world either, so I have no idea where one is, so we're gonna use chunk base. Can I be the redstone components? Does that mean you want to watch? Hi, Pesto. Pesto, we're back to your favorite project. Oh, guys, it is a true blessing that Pesto did not break up with me as soon as I told her about this project idea. It is a true blessing. That's why Pesto's the GOAT, chat. That's why Pesto's the GOAT. The sheep one? Yeah, the sheep one. Yeah, because I'm done with village games, so we're working on this one again. All right, I'm not gonna search around for a mushroom fields biome for forever, so I'm going to find one using cheating. Well, I mean, it depends on if you care about chunk base. In my opinion, using chunk base is fair game, considering I have played on this world for hundreds of hours of my life. Guys, I'm stressing. Don't worry, Pesto, you don't have to stress. I'm not going to leave you for the sheep. 9, 8, 17, negative 9, 8, 7, 9, 8, 17 divided by 8. Guys, I had an exam today, and it went way better than I thought. And then 3, 6, 6, 9. 3, 6, 6, 9 divided by 8. So that is negative 1,000... Stressing about school. I know, I was just kidding. I wasn't kidding about not leaving you for the sheep, though. That's true, but I did know you were stressing about school. Okay. Here are the coordinates we're going to, Chadius. Alright. Why am I so dark? I don't know. It's just how I look. I have the light on, but I don't think I'm that dark, honestly. Like the lighting. I don't think it's that bad. Okay. Let's go to this freaking mushroom island biome. I need 12 obsidian. And then I need a flint and steel. Flint and spiel. There we go. Alright, let's go to these coordinates. Oh, wait, where did they go? Crap, what am I doing? I copy pasted them, but then I thought that my seed was shown on screen, and I didn't want to show it on screen, so I got rid of it from my clipboard, but I didn't realize I didn't even have it in my clipboard. His forehead is perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Pesto. Dash's forehead is small, then I'm not autistic. Oh, JJ. Okay. We're going to negative 1,000, which is this way. And 400, 408, and 58. Is Pesto the sheep? No. We want your seed on screen? No. Dash's forehead is small, then I have a fulfilling relationship with a girl. Is this how Alterock is telling us that his relationship with that girl ended? That's so sad. That is a really sad way to tell us that you guys broke up. Wait, what is this portal for? I'm gonna go through it and just die instantly. Oh. Just birch? Is this portal for like a... Did I dig out a what is it? What is this? Oh, is this that massive island? Maybe it isn't. What is this for? This might have been the island that I tried to use for Squid Game and then realized it was, or for Village Game, and then I realized that it was like 5,000 blocks wide, and I was like, this is way too huge. Wait, is there anything here? Was I in the Squid Game? No, but you should still watch it. Well, I don't think so. You would know if you were in it. There are a few people, or, you know, there are like 100 different people who are in it or something. Oh, and, you know, they would know that they're in it because they had to buy a villager to get into it. I've gotten a lot of comments from people saying, like, am I in it? And it's like, odds are you're not in it, purely because even if I did randomly choose subscribers to name the villagers after, the odds would still be very much stacked against you. What are the odds, chat, out of somebody do this math for me. Out of 800,000, we can round up. Out of 800,000 people, what are the odds that you are picked out of 456 people? You just do 456 divided by 800,000. %? I don't... Surely it's lower than 1%, isn't it? People already know that she dumped me? She said I wasn't good enough. Really? Dang. I did not hear that. That is really sad. Am I in it? I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know who you are. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Are you in the Squid Game video? I don't know. 1 in 16 chance? Okay. I don't think it's that high. Alright, I guess... Maybe it is 1%. I don't think it is, but... 456 divided by 800,000 times 100... You would have a 0.057% chance of getting into the video. So, evidently, you're not getting into the video, probably. Like, realistically speaking, you're not getting into it. And it's not because I hate you guys, it's just because there are a lot of you. Which, I love having a lot of you. You know, but... So that's why I limited it to stream viewers. You just had to come to the stream... You had to come to the stream, watch for like, I don't know, literally like a couple hours and get... Oh, wait, what am I doing? I should have... Hold on. I'm going to record myself coming through the portal again for the video. I don't even know if I'll use it, but... Is your rabbit's name Tula or Chula? It's Chula. C-H-U-L-A. I was on vacation during the Squid Game stream. Rough. Shoulda tuned in anyway. The entirety of Squid Games was faked for me? Yeah, true. Okay, we're faking this shot. Nobody snitch in chat. All right, let's see. Is this this should be a mushroom island. Okay, sweet. Nice. This is fake. No, they're snitching. I told you, you're snitching after I specifically requested you guys not to. This is so rude. I'm just gonna blur the chat box in this part of the video. All right, that's probably enough. I'm gonna stop that recording. I'm gonna get rid of all of the brown mushrooms from this island. That low-key sounded like I'm just being racist, but it's just because I need a lot of the brown mushroom blocks. I promise it's not because I think that the brown mushrooms are anything lesser than the red mushrooms. It's just racist. No! No, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. If I was racist, I would be using a brown sheep instead of a white sheep. I don't know. Is that a completely land-bound shipwreck over there? I bet he hates Rosa Parks too. Is insane. That is absurd. It just ended. How could you? My bad. My bad. I mean, I took some of the red mushrooms. Using naturally spawning pink sheep. Well, the sheep is built out of blocks because I can't make a sheep that big. Oh man, I hope I have my fireworks shulker on me. I do. Okay, good. I gotta get some more pretty soon. Fake shot. This is meant to be in a Yoda voice. Oh. I feel like you would have to put Yoda voice at the beginning if you want me to read it in a Yoda voice. I also don't know if I can do a Yoda voice. Fake shot this is. I don't watch Star Wars, but I do know, you know, what Yoda sounds like. I have no idea if that was any good, but in my head, I know what Yoda sounds like. I don't know if I can do an impression of him, but I don't know actually how much of this I need. I should just check the materials list. Where is the materials list? Material list. No! I knew it. I gotta just put down a giant sheep in I'll just put down a giant sheep here so that I can get the material list. Because it won't let me. Okay, I need, oh god, I need 2.5 shulker boxes of brown mushroom blocks. Or no, almost 3. Oh no, it is 2.5, sorry. I was thinking in terms of stacks. In terms of, no, I don't think what I was about to say made any sense. Favorite Yoda quote of all time is size matters not. I don't think that he said that. Call me crazy. I don't think he said that. Oh, it's thundering. Spooky. I kind of need to piss. Might go and piss pretty soon, chat. Wouldn't be a Dash Pum 4 stream if I didn't piss. Dude, so I had my exam today. I told you guys it went way better than I expected because I genuinely thought I got like a 50 and then I got an 85. So that's pretty sick. But I was really thirsty, and I had breakfast, right? And I realized I drank, like, after I drank it, and I realized I was like, oh, this is a terrible mistake. But I drank my entire 32-ounce water bottle with breakfast. And I was like, that's a lot of water. And then I took my ADHD medicine, which is a stimulant. And if you've ever been on stimulants, this happens with, like, coffee, too. They make you have to pee. And I'm sitting there. I went pee right before class started. And then, like 15 minutes in, I'm like, I kind of have to pee. And I was like, I don't know if she'll let me. Because this is my first exam in her class. I was like, I don't know if she will allow people. Because some professors, for, like, cheating purposes, won't let you, like, don't want you to leave the classroom during the exam, which is reasonable, but also sucks if you're not me. Like, if you're me and I did not cheat on the exam, I just really had to piss. And eventually, after like 30 minutes, I was like, okay, I'm not going to be able to hold it for the rest of the exam period. I realized, like, there's a 0% chance that I can last all the way until the end of the class. So I just have to, I was like, I'm going to have to ask, and I also, like, was not able to think. You ever, like, either you're, like, so hungry or you have to go to the bathroom so bad that you just, like, can't think about anything but go into the bathroom? So I asked, and she was like, oh yeah, that's fine. Just leave your phone here. And so I was like, okay, sweet. So that's my story. What's up, cat? School bathrooms are wild. I heard clapping coming from it once. Ain't no way. That was definitely some dude on a dare. I hope. There's no way that I can last until the end. Damn it. Taking my words out of context. I'm actually going to eliminate every single brown mushroom from this island. That sounded bad again. I'm sorry. But I actually think I'm going to need to replant the brown mushrooms just to break them again, because there are so many brown mushrooms. And there are not that many brown mushrooms, and I need so much brown mushroom block. So many. So many brown mushroom blocks. Oh, it's still thundering, wow. At this point, you might as well buy a whip. That is insane. Oh my gosh. Alright, buddy. Alright, bro. Ask Korean for his farm design. Are you able to farm brown mushroom blocks? You probably are. Let me look up. Let me see. Would that be worth spending time on? Brown mushroom block farm Minecraft. Easy automatic mushroom farm. This is not that. Fastest way to get brown mushrooms in early game. These are not blocks. Oh yeah, there is a farm. Oh yeah, it's green apparently, or this is like an improved from green. All right, let's find out. Let's find out.
A horrible time trying to design.
Oh my gosh, it's me, guys.
Mushroom automatic farm that was so slow it was pointless. So I am going to be using someone else's design from Jurassics. There's a link in the description to the design. It's a semi-automatic one. I really like the way that it works and how it looks.
Whoa, Green. Stop there. Stop, what, Green? This is an old design. I've got a much better design for the mushroom block farm. Still getting the brown mushroom blocks and the mushroom stem blocks, but we've managed to shrink the whole farm by over 40%, which makes things a lot better. And we've also automated the harvesting of the mushroom stems. We used to collect them in a storage block there, and then you'd have to harvest them afterwards. We can now do that whilst the farm's in process. And it still works very much the same way. You place the mushroom in there, on the podzol, and then the minecart comes up, and then you harvest the blocks on the top here. But we have made some improvements with that. So instead of having a timer, we now have a detector rail, which detects when the player comes past this bit of track here and pushes the mushroom blocks forward.
Is there a
Also,
schematic
this
for
bit of
it?
a new contraption which was sent to me by OG Wold. They don't unfortunately do tutorials, but I did say I would mention them, and I've done a little tweak on that. But that is essentially their addition.
Bruh, I'm not following this tutorial. There's no schematic either. I gotta find a different design because I don't like following tutorials because they're so much. Tutorials are just like way worse than they're kind of just way worse than making a freaking than using a schematic. Automatic mushroom stem block farm. Oh. Is this appears to be only... Oh, this is only stems. Jeez, man. Alright, come on. Come on, bro. Surely there is a farm for something other. Fancy brown mushroom block farm. Il Mango?
Hey guys, welcome back to another redstone video. In the background, we can already see today's topic. I made a fancy, bone meal efficient brown mushroom block farm. I'm sorry about the clouds in the background. I'm using the latest snapshot and the rendering got messed up a little bit, so I can't turn them off.
That sucks, Nen Chopped. Or Nen Chop. Yeah, I don't know. What I did when I had low self-esteem is I lied to myself, and it eventually just tricked my brain into believing it. Straight up. I mean, you can test this theory, but if you, for like months, every time you look in the mirror, you just be like, damn, you're good looking. Eventually, your brain will start believing it. That's what I think, at least. Alright.
Right, so brown mushroom block farm. What do I mean with bone meal efficient? So usually, if you would make a brown mushroom block farm, you would have a certain location where you grow the giant mushroom, and then you have a height limiting block, so the blocks always generate in the same spot, which makes it easy to process them further. So usually, you push them out of the contraption and store them somewhere. We can later harvest them for circuit pickaxe and instant mine. So some kind of a cube maker, something similar. Or just blow them up, in order to get mushrooms. Anyway, so having it like this with the height limiting block on top makes it easier to process the brown mushroom blocks, but it's not bone meal efficient because the brown mushroom structure actually tries to grow either 5, 6, or 7 high, or there's a 1 in 12 chance that it just doubles that value. So it could be 10, 12, or 14 high. So I made a farm that works with any height, so there's no height limiting block. No matter where the cap of the mushroom generates and how many stem blocks you get, this machine will process that. So let's check out the contraption. The player is necessary in order to place brown mushroom. So you would stand AFK here, hold down right mouse button, and always place a brown mushroom on top of the podzol. This dropper here, by the way, will supply you with a new mushroom each time. Then you would bone meal that mushroom, it would grow into the giant mushroom. One of the stem blocks is getting powered, and this activates the harvesting. Alright, so you can turn it on here.
How do you harvest it?
The brown mushroom. Then, as soon as it grows, we send down a flying machine that picks up the cap of the mushroom and brings it up where it's getting processed further.
That is so
So
ridiculous.
pushes them over and then processes the slices and puts all the blocks into a block stream. At the same time, we also launch a flying machine here at the bottom.
Oh my
pushes the
gosh,
stem
bro.
over, another flying machine flies it up, and the blocks are getting put into the same block stream.
This is ridiculous.
So I could also blow them up in order to get brown mushrooms. Right, then we can plant the next one, and no matter how high the mushroom, the giant mushroom grows, either just the smallest height or the tallest height, will always work. The flying machine just has to fly down a little bit further in order to grab it if you have a small mushroom. The trickiest part is definitely designing the flying machine that would lift off the mushroom block cap, because we need a self-returning flying
That's
machine.
so funny. There are people in this world that go through pain, racism, war, poverty, sexism, and only 1/5 is happening to me. W. Man, why don't they have a schematic? Do they have a schematic for their old version or a Discord server that I can join to find a schematic? Let's find out. Let's find out. I'm gonna check this link tree. Maybe they have a Discord there. They have a Twitch. They do have a Discord. Maybe this Discord here has a freaking thingy in it. I don't know who these... This is like a Discord for a bunch of... Or for like a community, I think. But I'm trying to see... Specifically, maybe I can either DM them and ask for it, or potentially find it already in here. Alright, be right back, chat. I'm using the restroom BRB or BRB. Wait, I'll put the music back on because it's like real silent. I am back, chat. Give me 1 second, though. Oh my gosh, you guys are insane. Bro's quoting the dream speedrun thing. I forget kind of what it was, but you guys are crazy. We are back to normal. True. He was doing something else. I was pooping. You know, sometimes a man's gotta poop. It's raining tacos from out of the sky. Tacos. No need to ask why. Okay, let me see. I'm trying my best to... I want to see if I can find... I'm trying to find the schematic. When did he make this? Oh, this is actually recent. Huh. Look at this. This guy is just like just recently has been working on he's just recently been working on the a mushroom farm. All right, let me see if I can find. Should I just DM them? I guess I'll just DM them now that I have a mutual with them. Okay. All right. Yeah, so this does not have anything, which is unforked. That guy wearing a Mr. Beast skin? Okay. What is the use of the sheep fricker? Nothing, it's just cool. There's no use for it, it's just cool. Okay, so maybe this one has a world download.
Hello.
Apparently not. That's tragic. I'm curious if anyone else asked, like, for like a world download. Download. You have a world download or schematic available. I don't have a world download. Okay, so that's stupid. Very stupid. Started acting up again? Dang, bro. Do you not, like, save your files? Like, do you not have autosaves turned on? Or did it somehow delete? I don't know what your PC has to be on if it's like deleting the files. But that would be unfortunate. Oh, he might have responded. No, he didn't. FBI, open up! Do you have the ENXO4 tree farm or some sister design? I have a sister design. I have the tree farm. It's by Nicolier, I think. I do, but it apparently didn't for some reason. It's not there. Man, you are unlucky. You lose your progress like once a week. I feel like at that point you might need to start doing a backup of like putting. I mean, it's literally the Premiere file is like super lightweight, so you should just like every like half an hour just like send it to me on Discord or something as like a progress, or put it up on Google Drive. It's like super lightweight, and that way if you lose it again, because I feel like it's multiple times now, not for this reason, but you've multiple times lost files or lost the Premiere file. He probably just doesn't do it. Who, Granted, or are you talking about the dude with the schematic? If you don't do schematics, that's stupid. If you don't have a world downloader schematic, that's just stupid. Like, I'm not following a tutorial, I'm sorry. But, like, I understand you spent your time making the tutorial, but Lightmatica is literally just a tutorial. Unless the farm like really needs an actual tutorial. Like, tutorials are for the people who don't know how to use Lightmatica and world downloads. I kind of want to live in a world where one day everybody just knows how to use Lightmatica, and like people can just release their farm design and people will just use Lightmatica. I think what we will have to do though, farm designers, if nobody uses tutorials anymore, farm designers will make like no money. So we'll just have to set up all the farm designers will just have to shift to a like a model where, I'm not saying like pay for the farm design, but like before the download, go to one of those websites like AdFly or whatever, where it shows you ads before you get to the download. That would suck, but it also, I don't know, I just want schematics, man. I don't think that's an unreasonable thing to ask for. Making a world download isn't hard. Like, yeah, it's not a hard thing to do. What about Bedrock? Oh yeah, tutorials are also for people on Bedrock. Sorry. I actually just forgot about them. I mainly think in terms of Java sometimes because, you know, I'm a Java player. But you are right, yeah. Tutorials are for people on Bedrock or people who don't know how to use Lightmatica. That's like the two reasons. Oh. Oh yay, a skeleton horse. Can we be friends? Ah! Where did that come from? Don't kill the horse. Yay, I got one. Both Nicolier tree farms can do mushrooms. No, but they don't silk touch mushrooms. That's the thing. They blow it up with TNT. That was a surprisingly authentic scream. Thank you. I just like randomly thought it would be really funny to just pretend that I have never seen those before. Clip that, chat. Send it to the stratosphere. Skeleton got cooked. Yeah, true. Jump scare. That's what I imagine the first time. That's what I imagine the first time seeing a skeleton horse is like. I should put that on TikTok. I want to go back to the old days. I don't think my stream clips will ever do well on YouTube. I just have a feeling that they won't. Maybe if it was like 10 seconds long, it would. But like maybe that one would. But on TikTok, I used to post stream clips a lot, and And sometimes they actually did well. So I need to, when I have a funny moment, just go back to posting those. I really don't know if I can finish this. I have the worst luck in the whole world. Dang. That is really unfortunate. How to chat in chat? It looks like you figured it out, pal. I think I have officially removed every... brown mushroom from this island. Oh, never mind. Spotted. Get out of here. Alright. I still need like 3 more... I still need 2 more shulker boxes of brown mushroom. This is terrible. This is gonna take me forever. Oh, look at all those brown mushrooms, though. Brown mushroom extinction. Yeah. Got 3 hours of sleep yesterday? Oh, man. Why? Whee! I'm registering classes for next year. Are these good? LA honors. Los Angeles honors. What do you do in that class? Learn how to do drugs and stuff. When is stream gonna end? About 30 minutes. Where's my phone at? There it is. It's behind me. I found my phone, chat. I was studying? Gosh dang. I thought that I heard my phone buzz, but it did not, and I'm just addicted to my phone. Alright. I'm going to save and quit. I'm going to save and quit just so that I can, that way I will be able to get rid of the thing that was in the bottom corner of my screen, which was very ugly. I'm depressed and my phone dry. Only thing keeping me awake is your stream. Dang. Well, I'm glad you have something to watch. I'm not 100% sure what to do about depression. I have been blessed to have not been depressed before myself. But you know, seek help. You know, try and talk to people. Therapy, I hear, is pretty good. Don't use BetterHelp unless they sponsor me. No, they'd have to pay me a lot of money for me to sponsor them. You guys see, like, sometimes, man, people, like, I feel as though the bare minimum a YouTuber should be held to is they should not promote sponsorships that hurt their fans. So they shouldn't promote gambling, pretty much. Gambling and, like, if there was a sponsor for like a vape sponsor, I feel like you probably shouldn't do that sponsorship, right? BetterHelp, I don't know if it's hurting people, but you know, BetterHelp is like a known scam. And I've seen YouTubers still do sponsorships with them after it came out that they were a scam. Like years later, people were like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to do a sponsorship with BetterHelp. And it's got to be that they just like have a lot of money to give, but that's still unfortunate. You will for a good sum of money. It would have to be a ridiculous sum of money. I like to believe that I would not do it for any amount of money, but I also know that money is real tempting. And if they were like, we'll give you 50K to do it, I would be like, yeah, you know, put the fries in the bag. True. Use the gold farm with my sword. It's the closest one. I don't need to repair anything right now, though. My favorite YouTuber just did a sponsorship with them. Dang, that's rough. I mean, that doesn't mean that they're like a horrible person or anything. It just means they are a bit greedy. And you know, everybody loves money, so I don't entirely blame them, especially like it's very easy to be a starving artist as a YouTuber. That's what I was for a long time until I started making shorts. Shorts were like the first thing that actually made me decent money relative to the amount of time, or that actually made me good money relative to the amount of time that I put into them. But as a YouTuber, it is very, very easy to just be a starving artist. And, you know, you don't want to be that, so you don't want to be broke all the time. Nobody does. So, like, I will not lie to you. I put like 50 mid-rolls into the most recent video because, you know, that's how we make money. So, there are like a lot of YouTubers do that. Also, according to some research that I read, when you put like 50 mid-rolls into a video, it doesn't mean that all 50 of them get played. YouTube's algorithm will like only play some of them, and basically if you're a person, I think this is one of the things. This is kind of funny, but if you are a person who sits through ads, YouTube will give you more ads because it's like, oh, this guy will deal with the ads. But if you like leave the site, YouTube basically the algorithm is set up in such a way that it won't give you, or it tries not to give you so many ads. It tries not to give you so many ads that that you will leave the video. Your tools are on the brink of demolition. Your tools are screaming for help. Repair them. They're like so much. There's so much durability left. But for good reason, so I don't care. Yeah. You did notice it was very monetized. It could be a lot more monetized, but yeah, it has a bunch of ads. I mean, ads on YouTube. The other thing, okay, so in addition to wanting to not be a starving artist, I want to actually make money on the video. Because Minecraft is such low, like, guys, Minecraft is extremely low revenue. It just is. Like, advertisers, if you make like finance videos, advertisers are going to be giving you like $20 for 1,000 views. Advertisers for Minecraft are going to be giving you like $2. And so I kind of have to put ads on, like a bunch of ads if I want to. But the other thing, or if I want to make money, but the other thing that's interesting is, I mean, if you compare it to like TV, it's like 5-second skippable ad, or like 30-second skippable ad after 5 seconds. And so like, it is annoying. I'm not gonna tell you that it's not annoying to get ads, but it's also way less than it could be if you were just like watching TV. If you were watching TV, you'd be getting, you know, 5 times as many ads. So I watch YouTube on Pinterest mobile browser. Pinterest has a mobile browser? That is very interesting. Come on, bro. Oh! Oh, I'm killing him! Get out of there! What an idiot. Should I name my firstborn L Predator? Why would you name your firstborn that? You should never have children if you're gonna name your kids L Predator. That is insane. Your sanity is running out of durability. Go repair it. Bro just really wants to see the sword he named. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go use my Enderman farm just to spite you. When I have to repair things. Just out of spite, I'm going and using my Enderman farm. Oh wow, it's crazy that these are so insta-mineable that I'm able to jump and still insta-mine them. Get out of my way, stinky cow. You know what's a nice thing that I like about the new update? I like the three-dimensional noses. And I like the new cow textures. The new cow textures look pretty nice, I can't lie. What's up, Salvo? How's it going? Pinterest has its own built-in browser that's separate from regular browser, so you can do anything on their browser and it won't carry over to your normal one. And if you use YouTube, it's ad-free. Wow. Guys, remember, I'm paid by ads. So watching all my stuff with ad blockers on is not great for me. Give me your primes. If anyone has Amazon Prime, you can give me $5 a month. So, you know, feel free to do that, and then I give you permission to watch my videos without ads. I mean, you can do it anyway, but I won't approve of it. If you want my approval, you gotta give me your primes. Like this video? True. I watched them all. They were all unskippable. Really? Are there a lot of unskippable ads on YouTube now? See, it's honestly been years since I've used YouTube without, I have premium, so it's been years since I've used YouTube without YouTube premium. But, that's actually very interesting. That's very interesting. I am kind of going off of my limited knowledge of what YouTube ads look like, but in my experience, most of them have always been, or most of them for a while have been skippable, so you have like 5 seconds of ads. Maybe YouTube has been increasing the amount of ads, though, that are unskippable. YouTube on TV is terrible. The ads are so long and unskippable. That's true. YouTube on TV is annoying. My friends watch YouTube on TV sometimes, and I don't have my account signed in on it, so it is just a bunch of unskippable ads sometimes. Premium, and you leave us mods down here in the muddy slums. Am I supposed to give you guys premium? What do you want? I don't know what you're even asking for. Boop, 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 boop. Reading is so fun. I recently got really into it. I haven't read a book in so many years, man. Actually, you know what? Believe it or not, so a lot of my classes, you know, they tell you to do the assigned reading, but I never do it. Or when it's textbook. If they give me like a article, I'll read it. But if they tell me like read the textbook, you know, the slides in class are gonna go over that for the most part. But there was, and also I feel like reading a textbook probably doesn't count as like reading a book. But I had a book for class. It was not a textbook. It was just like a I don't know. It was like, they were like kind of like textbook. It was like a self-help book almost, but about like innovation and like how to have good ideas. And I read the whole thing. And so that's the most recent book I read. There you guys know. There you guys go. I know some of you are probably dying for the Dash Pum 4 book talk, and this is Dash Pum 4 book talk. I'm new to Dash's streams. Welcome. Glad to have you here. I'm just getting loads and loads of brown mushroom blocks for my freaking stuff. Depending on the teacher, book reports are either fun or horrid. I miss book reports, man. I miss when homework was just summaries instead of analysis. Having to analyze things is terrible. Cause I feel like when you have to analyze things, it makes it like no longer fun to read. Like if I get assigned like a pretty interesting book in school, but I have to like analyze everything about it, it's like not nearly as much of a fun read. It's now like work. Although I think I'm not necessarily the average person in terms of reading and stuff. Like I like to turn my brain off when it comes to consuming media. I'm not a huge fan. Like I don't necessarily gravitate towards media that makes me think. I kind of enjoy the media that's just like I can sit back and relax and watch this fun thing. And so books I like that too. Like I enjoy like fiction and stuff, fiction and, you know, fantasy and whatever, because it's like it's not like making me think really hard, it's just entertaining me. And you know, most literature in like school especially is not as much meant to entertain you as it is to like enlighten you. "72 hours till Hall of Fame." W, what is 72 hours? Is that 3 days? Boop, boop, boop. Did your teachers ban Diary of a Wimpy Kid or Captain Underpants? Yeah, I think they probably banned books like that from our reading. It's crazy that Captain Underpants and Diary of a Wimpy Kid are both still going. Isn't that crazy? Like, there's still... I actually am not 100% sure about Diary of a Wimpy Kid, but I think I heard that they're still making books. Captain Underpants, I think they're also still making books. No, it's 4 days and 10 minutes. Oh, it's 4 days? 48 hours plus 4 is 52. No, it's 3 days. Why are you lying to me? 72 hours is exactly 3 days. Isn't it? Because 24, 48, plus 4, that gives you 52, plus 20, that gives you 72. You never lose the cheese touch. Yeah, you know, that's actually a random thing that I do remember thinking when I was a little kid. I was like, how, if you touch the cheese and you touch someone else, like, they may also have the cheese touch, but also you still have it. It's not like all you're doing is spreading the virus. All you're doing is giving more people the cheese touch, but you're not ridding it of yourself. I think in their minds you did rid yourself of it. But like I think in the rules of the you know, novel or of the comic book or whatever type of book it is, I think you did like get rid of the cheese touch. But in my mind, I was always like, I feel like they still have the cheese touch. Has anyone new made Hall of Fame? I think like Shy Moai made it a few weeks ago, and Neon Sheep made it a couple weeks ago. You read Dork Diaries? I never read Dork Diaries, but I have heard of them. I have heard of that. You know, I read when I was a kid. a author, I think his name is like Matt McClush or something. He came to our school. He was not a super like popular author, but he came to our school to like basically just advertise his book. But he also, I think, had like some, you know, some lesson. We did like an assembly, and he basically just plugged his book. And I read those books. They were really good. At the time, at least, I really liked them. They're called the Jack Blank series, and I've always thought that it would I think it would make a good movie, at least based on my memory of it, or like a good movie series. So, it's basically about this kid who, like, I guess now that I think about it, it's kind of generic, but it's about a kid who like reads comic books all the time. He's like he's like an orphan, and he like reads comic books and watches these movies and stuff. And then he finds out one day, like some like crazy stuff starts happening at his orphanage, and like I think he gets like kidnapped or something, or they tell him like, you have superpowers and you belong to this. They called it the Imagination, which when I say it out loud is real cringe. But I just like the visuals of it, okay? The visuals of it were cool. Basically the Imagination was it was like a floating island where like everything, all the like comic books and stuff were real on this island. And I remember the books being good. But I've always wanted to do a build like the nation. It had like a bunch of different districts to it, that were all like different lands. But so it was like this floating island that moved around the ocean, and underneath it had this massive pit that just like these massive, like a massive waterfall underneath it, and then there's a floating island above it, and yeah, so there's this massive floating island above it, and then on top of the island there are like a bunch of different districts that are all themed differently, and I've always thought it would be a cool build to do in Minecraft. I also think another book that I think like drastically, is drastically the right word here? Desperately. A book that I think desperately needs a movie adaptation, or well, this is a book series, is the Gregor the Overlander series. Gregor the Overlander, is written by the same woman who wrote the Hunger Games, and honestly, in my opinion, it might be a better book series. I love that book series. I haven't read it in years, but I recall really, really enjoying that book series. My gapples are about to break. I read that too. Oh, W. Yeah, there are like 8 books in the series, but I remember all of them being really fire. Do I know Philippines? I do know the Philippines. Oh, I know Mouse. You read some Bone? What is Bone? Is Bone like the author of Mouse? Isn't Mouse like on the topic of Gregor the Overlander? Gregor the Overlander is about rats. I guess Mouse isn't about rats, but isn't, if I remember correctly, Mouse is like the Holocaust book, but it's from the perspective of a bunch of mice. Bone is such a good comic book series. No, Bone is a comic book series. I see. Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah, I read that for school. Pretty good, actually. Probably one of the few, probably one of, if not the best thing that I was required to read in school. Okay, but Gregor the Overlander is such an underrated book series. I never see anybody talking about it, but it's basically the basic premise is this guy Gregor. He's a kid. It stars kids, And reading it as a kid was good. He might have been like a teen, but reading it as a kid, it was especially good. He lives, it's this kid who lives in New York City, and one day he's just like watching his little sister, and she like goes near this like laundry vent and just like falls down it. And he's like, oh, that's crazy. I gotta go after her. He goes after her, and they wind up like miles underground in these massive caves. And they basically just find that in these massive caves, there are like tons of huge animals. Like all the animals, because the caves are so massive, because all the caves are huge, the animals are just huge too. And they basically find out that there are a bunch of prophecies written, and they find out that they're written about Gregor, and he has to help all the rats and the animals and stuff beat the evil rats. And I think adapted into a movie would be amazing, because there are some really brutal, violent, amazing scenes that I think with giant CGI rats fighting would be so fun to watch. And there are giant bats down there that they ride around on. I feel like it's such an original concept, at least for a movie. I don't know. I guess City of Ember is kind of like it, but I feel like I don't know of any movies that are... I don't know of too many movies. Maybe Avatar is a little bit like this, where it's like instead of it's like a war movie, but instead of like tanks and stuff, it's all like giant animals. That's really creative and fun, in my opinion. And I've always thought it would be... I think it would be a really good movie series. You get to see real giant rats fighting down in the mod dungeon. True. It's the same person who did the Hunger Games. I know. That's another reason why I think I think hopefully if any readers of young adult fiction are in chat, maybe I'll convince them to read those books, because I haven't read them in a long time, but I really love them. And Hunger Games is Hunger Games is a great book series. It's written by the same person, so you kind of know it's gonna be pretty good. God, now that I'm talking about it more, I really want it to be a movie, man. It'd be so fire. I've read it too. Yeah. Did you like it? Or are you like, eh? My friend was reading smut at work with adults around him. I've heard, or around her maybe. I've heard that I don't know if this is true, but I've heard that it's just a fairly common women thing to just read naughty books. Men have their videos and women have their books. And it's since it's a book, since it's in book form, you can be reading it in a whatever location, because it's just a book. Unless the cover or something is really graphic, you're probably just gonna be like, oh, she's just reading. But it's she's a freak. I don't know. That's just what I've heard from TikTok and stuff. It was pretty mid, the movie, not the book. I remember reading Maze Runner in the 5th grade. I didn't realize how violent the book was. I think I liked the Maze Runner series as movies. I recall, I've definitely talked about this on stream before, but the Maze Runner made a very good decision in the movies to make the second one way less weird. Because the movie version, or the book version of Maze Runner, the second one, had this really weird character who was called, I think he was called the Rat Man, and he just had I don't know if he was magic, I think it was just technology, but he would just show up and have like force fields around him. Like they would try to kill him. He would just have a force field. There was this one scene where they were like leaving the maze. I think it was in like the first few pages. They're leaving the maze and they're walking down this long hallway and there's like molten metal drops dripping on them. And they're like huge drops. And one of them drops onto somebody's head, freezes, and then just and then just cuts off their head. And I was just like, what the hell is going on? What is this? Or like I guess the metal didn't freeze, but it solidified once it was like not attached, and it just like cut off the guy's head. The books are probably better. I'm much more of a movie guy myself, but I believe the books are better. That was just weird. I think I recall the ending, like the Death Cure book being like way better than the movie. Like the Death Cure book, I recall, I think I just remember it having a lot more. Like I think the movie just didn't include a lot of stuff from the Death Cure book, and so it was a lot worse. But the Maze Runner, the first Maze Runner movie, I mean, this is just going off of my memory, right? But the first Maze Runner movie, I think, was probably equally good as the book. This is off my memory, which is memory from, I haven't watched the movies in probably like 3 or 4 years, and I haven't read the books in like 10 years. But in my memory, the first movie was about as good as the book. The Scorched Trials, the second movie, was better than the book. And then the Death Cure was way worse than the book. What did JJ admit on stream? That is crazy, JJ. You did not have to admit that. What about Blade? Do you think Blade will ever come out? Like Blade as in like the Vampire Slayer? I was talking to some classmates about what we like to read. Guy who wasn't even involved and was like, yeah, I like reading yaoi books. What is that? Newt in the third book? I don't remember. I mean, spoiler alert for anyone who wants to read or watch Maze Runner, the Maze Runner series. Newt died in the third book, right? Does anyone remember, what did he do in what was his role in the third book versus the movie? Because I feel like I remember his role in the movie being way less good than his role in the book. But I'm not 100% sure what they changed. I guess I could just look this up. He got infected. Oh, that is bro self-reported. He's the best character in the book or in the movie. Oh, I mean, I did like Newt. Newt was definitely one of my favorite characters, and it was very sad when he died. You know what's crazy? Gally, whatever that actor's name is, actually I didn't think I'd ever be able to see him as anyone other than Gally. But I now think I would probably see him more as Adam Warlock than I would as Gally. And that's pretty cool. He finally got a bigger role. He maybe had bigger roles than Gally, but at least in my knowledge of movies, like he didn't really have any massive roles after, like, at least in movies that I cared about. He didn't have a ton of crazy roles. And so he was just Gally. And then, he was just Gally. He was in Narnia? I did not watch Narnia. I know nothing about Narnia. Alright, chat. I gotta go. My girlfriend's coming over. Brown mushroom farming. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. See you guys all later. Bye, everyone. See you guys. Peace out. Goodbye. Goodbye.